Morning, 19th of April 2025. The song is Boom, Shake the Room. I think it was Will Smith. Fresh Prince, that type of thing. So, boom suggests explosive events. So, could be an argument, could be anything. We've got Leo, which today's card is Leo. Well done, Spirit. 8th house of Scorpio and Jupiter, abundance. So let's see. Coming to the end of Aries now. So the name William, the name Smith. Can't remember what the DJ was called, his mate. And I think somewhere in the song it says Chris. So let's see. So we're looking for the Sun card, the 19, Leo, illumination, something coming to light, obstacles removed, holidays, children, coming into the light. There it is. It looks like there's going to be a fight. And in that fight, something is exposed. Somebody's been thinking about it, and thinking about it, and thinking about it. And there's some fear connected to it. They feel unsafe, unprotected. There's the Scorpio card. So they've been grieving, healing. Oh yeah. Big fights, I'm afraid. Explosive events. Boom, boom, shake the room. Yep. This is a biggie then. I would have expected that on the 16th, not today. But there we have it. Somebody's tried to bring us to our knees. They wanted to win at all costs and they didn't care how they did it. They even would spite their own selves as long as they won. What they don't realise in this situation, there will be no winners and everyone will regret it. But we are standing up for ourselves and we're not going down without a fight. There's been unreliable, unpredictable finances, career, friendships. The rabbit there suggests the first of the month. And those born in the year of the rabbit. This is Taurus energy. The trappings of wealth. Possibly somebody of a darker complexion in uniform or financially unstable. Any of all of those. So like I said, somebody stayed in the comfort zone, grieving what was, healing from it. Something has to end so something new can be born. You've gone in as the caterpillar, but you got stuck in the cocoon. It's time to break out. 13. You need to walk away from the misery of the past. 8 months is mentioned. There is a violent man involved. And then Michael could be important. You are not safe. You are not protected. This is Libra energy. So doctors, priests, lawyers making bad decisions or misdiagnoses. So professionals aren't helping. You need to stand up because those ropes aren't tied. That blindfold is not knotted. Those swords were planted there by somebody violent. They intimidated you into staying put. Now you've got to trust that there's nothing there to be frightened of. You have to save yourself. Stand up. Feel the fear and do it anyway. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. There we have Aries and we have Scorpio, the hawk. See the bigger picture. But you're going to have to fight because everything is in ruins. You've nothing left to lose. Go from 5 weeks to 4. And there we have something exposed, something coming to light. So Scorpio energy, death and rebirth is the important card because this one is just neutral as today. The white horse is mentioned twice, so the white horse of Kent. Wherever you see it, a white horse on a billboard, wherever it is, it's very important apparently. Eight weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 8 months. But you cannot rely on other people's advice. You've got to go with your own instinct. Because somebody here is lying. Love yourself first. That's the most important thing. There could be a child or immature person who loves unconditionally, who's been badly treated. But it is also unconditional love in its early stages for yourself as well as others. Yeah, you're going to have to fight for it. So they repeat the cards. So this is all we need for the read. The rest is just gravy. Rome bends while Nero fiddles. Your attention was elsewhere. Now you have to fight. There it is in its own read. It is somebody deliberately blocking your path, keeping you in the dark so that you don't, you're never happy. And that's going to be exposed. Leo, 19, massively important now. Somebody deliberately keeping you in the dark. So your wishes and dreams can't come true unless you walk away. Unless you face this chaos, there won't be any hope, healing or freedom. That's Pandora's box. She did the same. She left hope in the box. If you haven't got hope, you've got nothing. Follow your true North Star, your North Node, your true life purpose. David could be important. The Jewish faith, the star. Yeah, because you're running out of options. You've got to narrow down your options. You've got to focus on one thing at a time. Nightmares. Because there's been lies, deceit and theft behind your back. Something hidden. A Thursday night card. You was busy meditating, being the nice person, being the empath and everything. And all the while, they've been lying, deceiving, thieving behind your back. You've been trying to be the better person, but it hasn't helped. So now you're going to have to stand up for yourself. 7 weeks. You have an opportunity here to begin again, to start afresh, to plant that seed. And wherever you plant it, nurture it, it will grow. This is a gift from Spirit. Take it. New job, new home, new life, proposal, whatever it is. 1 year. nostalgia, looking back on the past, childhood memories, children, siblings, happy memories of the past. Number 10, a change is coming. Fate is taking a hand. Exposure. Explosive events. Yeah. Somebody's blocked. There's no communication here. Immature children again. This time an earth sign. So we've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We've got Taurus, Vega, Capricorn. Or any child wearing uniform or of a dark complexion. The postman even. So the postman may not be bringing the much needed check. There's hits to the finances. It looks like maybe the child maintenance hasn't come in. Whatever it is, there is no communication. The expected. So there it is. So green light of go from Spirit. You must leave. You must plant your seed elsewhere, and within 3 years it will profit. A new business, a new team, a new life. The green light of go. Yeah. Then you will find peace, and only then. And we've had that 3 times now. You've been blind for too long. It's time to see things clearly and find your peace of mind. Yeah, there it is again, Scorpio. So they're doubling up on all the cards, and there's 78 cards in each deck. 13, Scorpio. Something has to end. You cannot have a new beginning without an ending. Aries, there it is. The one we had yesterday. He's found his feet. His shoulders back, chest out. He's looking the world in the eye. He's going to protect. He's going to nurture. That's what Aries do. In the positive, they protect and serve. So a benefactor, a boss, a government official, a father figure, a figurehead, and it does rule the head. So a clear head, healing of the mind, self-esteem, self-respect, paramount. 4 and 31. He carries the Ankh, which is protection and good luck. So your self-esteem, your self-respect, shoulders back, chest out, look the world in the eye. And then the change takes place for the better. So there's changes you don't like, and then changes for the better. Number 10, massively important, perhaps a new figurehead. A gateway, if you like, a gamble. But there it is, a 7. Again, somebody is trying to paint you a picture of something that isn't real. 7 weeks. They are going behind your back. They are lying. They are deceiving and probably thieving. You must be in charge of your emotions. Love unconditionally yourself and others. This is Cancer energy, the home and family life. This is what's important. Children, happiness, family. Find your tribe. Someone here needs therapy. There's a couple here, and it doesn't have to be the man that's violent. It can be the female, just because it's a male and female on the cards. He is very confused, mentally unhappy. These are both classed as divorced or widowed people. This is Aquarius energy, this is Libra. Aquarius is about facing things. So you have to face traumas from the past and therapy. He's probably not ready for that yet. But they are both, well, he's already out of this, he's not interested. But she wants therapy, she wants to talk about it. He doesn't. He's no intention of discussing it. So, let's have a look then. It's about loving yourself first and leaving behind what no longer serves you. Which they've been saying for a long while, hasn't it? But somebody here is trying to stop that. They want to hang on. They want to control. They want to win. 8th house, death and rebirth. Scorpio, we've got it twice, 13. The snake, this year is the conception year. So we're in limbo, if you like. The reproductive organs, funeral parlours, cemeteries, labour wards, ancestral property, where there's a death, there's a birth. Black, interaction, shared resources, birth, death, rebirth. So financial matters that you share with others. As something's gone wrong, especially with inheritances and other people's money, and the spirit world. This is about secrets of the universe revealed, secrets in your life. This is the point where we move beyond our self-awareness to universal awareness, to realise there's bigger things going on. This is where death is met, one of life's great certainties, and the thing most feared. This is your expanded state of consciousness. The 8th house is of shared resources and monetary gain. Not here, there's losses and things inherited. Somebody may have stolen your inheritance. A sign on the cusp describes how easily resources are shared and how altruistic someone can be, how materialistic. Inheritances may not be physical, may be on the physical or psychic plane, including ancestral patterns and potential. An elusive Pisces or Neptune in the 8th house may indicate inheritance that slips through your fingers, continuation of family patterns. Capricorn or Saturn, you may suffer losses, inherent substantial legacy, or a flair for business. So somebody's ambition has made them greedy. They want to win. Jupiter, Leo, Jupiter. Expansion through holding court. Somebody thinks they're a king or queen. Dramatic, so drama queen. Flamboyant and self-confident with enormous pride and personal dignity. Jupiter and Leo will make a big impression. So this is not going to be a small thing. This is going to be massive. Somebody wants to win, wants to be the big cheese. Somebody's being used. Capricorn energy 22. 15, a toxic situation. No two ways about it. This has become violent. You need to break the shackles. Yeah, the devil. 15. Time corrects all errors in judgment. And number 4 could be important. There it is, number 4, 31. It is time to focus on your objectives. So focus and don't let up. This is the planet of hard luck. That was the first wheel that we had in reverse. The sign of Capricorn is personified by the goat that climbs the steepest cliff. So you have mountains to climb. There is no one more ambitious than a Capricorn. They really do want to take the world by the horns. There are spiritual goats, but the aim of most Capricorns is fundamentally practical in nature. With them, there is no careless wanderings across fairyland. This mountain goat looks for a physical niche and through some glorious contact by which they can achieve. Their aim is to come up in the world no matter what it takes. This is the reason behind the motto for Capricorn, I use. It's okay to use everything at your disposal, but do not use other people. Since Saturn is their god, Capricorn is interested in what's solid, what can be seen, what can be touched, what can be bought. Capricorns utilise their energy towards some concrete purpose rather than daydreams and imagination. When Capricorn do indulge in dreams, they always dream big. They are insanely ambitious and often good looking. Capricorns appear mature early in life and grow younger and younger with passing years. This is a time of diligence and hard work. There is a gaining of status and reputation, so take that seed and work hard and you will profit. Whatever you have toiled over, especially sacrificed for, you are ready to see splendid results. Keep in mind that this gain may be slow and systematic, but that you are heading towards something solid and lasting. You're about to meet all the right people who will back you in your goals. Some will be greater in status than you. There we go. But they will show you the ropes or support you in a substantial way. By all means, do not lose these people. Capricorn is the sign of drive and ambition. Therefore, you may feel more driven than usual. In essence, this card is saying it's time to put childish things away and take responsibility. Go for what you want in a systematic way. Beware of looking back and staying in the shadows. So walking away from the misery. 8 of Cups. Don't dim your light. Do not let up. Go out on a limb. If your question is to do with romance or relationship, that will be more serious. Matters will grow deeper and more commitment is needed. It could be that one partner is older, higher in social rank, or is being a guide or a teacher to the other. It may also mean that one is more serious about this situation than the other. Your outcome may progress gradually, unfolding at its own pace. You're not going to be able to rush matters. Everything must happen in its own time, not yours, so stamping your feet is going to get you nowhere. Career and your profession are also important, and you can expect changes there too. This card indicates skeletal problems, broken or porous bones, spinal issues, strains, or dental issues. Make sure you're getting enough calcium and vitamin D. Capricorn is the sign of time, maturity and age. So if you develop an illness, it's been one that's been coming for a very long time. You could be awaiting an outcome or judgment. So look to the surrounding cards to determine whether it will be a good one. It depends if you're the one that's been hiding things. You may also be waiting for an answer or resolution on something long overdue. With Capricorn card, you may be assured the answer will be just and fair, especially if you worked hard and kept your nose to the grindstone. With these cards in the spread, you will not be defeated. The Devil. Contracts, vows, promises made under duress do not count. Scrutiny. Read the small print. The number 9. Do not sign anything without reading the small print. Discernment, clear vision and details. Make sure you understand everything that you sign. Because somebody here is trying to steal an inheritance. Oh, that's just one scenario, definitely. Or may have already done it and you're going to have to seek legal advice. And the legal advice that you've got in the past may not have been true now. So, the ring mastery of scrutiny is all about the details, so you must pay close attention to the smallest elements of what's being presented to you on your path. So, don't gloss over the little things. Make sure you've got all the I's dotted and the T's crossed in whatever you're doing. Even if it's just putting together a piece of furniture, make sure you've got everything clear in your mind before you do it. It's in these details, not in the broad strokes, that you will find the breathtaking beauty and perfection in what you observe. This ally is on your side to point out there is a deeper meaning to what is about to unfold in your life. So somebody saying, how do you like to go out? It may only seem like a friendly appointment, but it could lead to something else. A small thing makes a big difference. Every moment counts, so stay present, be alert, be aware. Don't be caught napping like he is. Listen to everything around you. Listen to what people say and how they act. Does it match? If not, why not? You must stay present and observe the little things. This will lead you to manifest your highest good and your greatest desire. Grand gestures are for other times. It's the small acts that really count. So if people have stopped being nice for some reason, there's a reason behind it. Dig a little and you'll find it. And there it is again. Transportation, delays. The letter W, usually the letter M, and in actuality the letter E. So WME. Delays in transport. Those born in the year of the horse, problems with a car, a plane, a boat, or other vehicle, including your body. Movement and change for the worse, I would say, because it's in the reverse. So also that flag that I don't like, but I'm not going to go there. So Awas. Awas is... Wow, well done. The 19th rune. There's 24 runes and it's the 19th one. Well done, Spirit. So, the apples for protection. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Doctors, priests, lawyers. Eros is not to be confused with the second sequence. It is said to represent a pair of horses, a team, which is the chariot, which is the car, the vehicle, at full gallop. The vehicle of your soul, more than anything else, the physical body. A team. You need a new team, the Three of Pentacles. So perhaps you need a new car, or somebody wants a new car, but they're lying about it. It's about status. So again, ambition, status, aristocracy, the apple tree. So don't give up, but don't repeat the mistakes of the past. And ragwort for high blood pressure. This is this 8-legged steed of Odin, Wednesday, and said to have 8 legs reminiscent of the runic symbol of the 8 hooves pounding on the ground. However, there is a semi-legendary link to be found to the early English history. The first Anglo-Saxons that came to England during the reign of King Vortigern were called Hengist and Horsa. The names mean stallion and horse, respectively. So those born in the year of the horse, massively important. To this day, the symbol, I told you the white horse, didn't I? The English county of Kent, the landing place of Hengist and Horsa, is still a white horse. The symbol is seen on vast scale in southern England as well. There is an equine form that's been cut into the chalk hillsides. So the county of Kent, very important. It's also interesting to note that England itself may take its name from the horse god named Ing, and there's our Prime Minister has cancelled elections there. It was considered to be the fertility god Frey. It is therefore likely that when Hengist and Horsa landed on the shores of England, a land that was unknown to them, they bore a banner that emblazoned the rune Ewaz, the flag I don't like. So it is inverted. There will be problems travelling, and vehicles are suggested with this rune. Your friends and family may not be in tune with your ideas, and this frustrates your ambition with unnecessary delays. There may also be health worries in connection with pets and domestic animals. So there is some arguments and strife. Somebody doesn't want you to do what needs to be done for your success. They're holding you back. and you are going to have to walk away, make a decision in some way. Either walk away from the job or walk away from them, because nothing is, it is pretty black and white, I'm afraid. Something has to end so something new can happen. It's either walk away, get a new team and prosper, or stay as you are and stagnate. Simple. That was very clear, that one, I'm afraid. So the fire signs seem to be getting hit most with this one. Oh, and there she is, the warrior woman. So somebody hasn't answered their deepest calling, and they know it. And time has made them realise they made a mistake. So we have Aquarius, warrior woman, and Libra, justice. Something needs to be spoken, and then not dim your light. Face it, because from this chaos will come hope, healing and freedom. No less or no more will do. Joan of Arc comes to mind with that one. So the name Joan could be very important. In this one, she is a dark-haired feminine fighting. So the women have just won an important court case in England. So fight for your rights. Fight for yourself. It's all over this. We must fight. We cannot stand idly by. So, warrior woman, 56. You may be 56 years old and think, I'm too old to take this fight. Not true. So, have you answered your deepest calling? Because you're here for a reason, you North Node. You are being called to bravely pave a path. Have you answered your deepest calling? Living a heart and soul-led life is not all fluffy and smooth sailing. Living a heart and soul-led life requires courage to triumph over your fears, to stand up and release yourself from this mental prison. So often our fears are the gatekeepers to our greatest gifts. The greatest gift is there, given to you by Spirit. And the more resistance we have towards answering a call, that includes a telephone call, the more important it is for our soul to grow. Sometimes fear is an indication that we are facing the right way. Joan of Arc, was known for her courage and her famous line, I am not afraid, I was born to do this. But the thing about courage is that it's not possible without fear. So if you're feeling afraid, what is needed is courage, and courage comes from living from your heart. Think of your fears as opportunities to expand rather than things that are holding you hostage. If you look at your fear in this light, as uncomfortable as it feels, it's actually a sign that you're on the right track. It's time to answer your deepest callings. He has not. Fear, confusion of the mind is gripping. Stand up for yourself. Make sure you read the small print. Don't agree by contract, vow or any other to anything unless you've got every single detail, because there's somebody here keeping things from you, trying to steal from you, somebody hiding from something from you. So do not sign anything or agree to anything. No matter how bad it gets, you are being led by someone who is not in your best interest. So stand and fight. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye-bye.